everyone, Brian Miller here, and I'm excited to be coming into you again today with another Favorite Tool Friday. And today we're going to be doing something that is all about automation. I mean, when you are going through and you are trying to create a business, you buy all these business tools, but they don't always work seamlessly together. So how do you go through and actually make things talk to each other? For example, how would you have someone fill out, let's say a Google form on your website and it go to your mailing service that would send out a welcome email for joining your mail list? Well, there are tools that are out there that many are very expensive. A very popular one is Zapier, that allows you to build what they call zaps between one program and another. I've been using Zapier for years, and I've, connected a lot of what I do through a tool like that. However, I've been introduced to a new tool that I am now beginning to dabble and play with that I absolutely love, and I see becoming a replacement for Zapier. So, with that said, I'm going to share my screen here so we can take a look at what we have. The program is called Integrately. And what I love about this program is that they make it so easy to connect between multiple programs or apps or the systems that you're using. Zapier is really difficult. You have to, understand, some coding sometimes and making connections happen. And they really pride themselves on some of the, the more complex features of connecting applications. But it doesn't have to be that hard. And when I talk to people about automation, they tell me, yeah, I don't automate my services because it takes me forever to figure out and to do, and I don't even actually know if it's going to work or if it's working, and if it's not working, I can't figure out why it's not working. Well, I've been dabbling and playing with this tool Integrately, and they have a lifetime deal. So yes, this is another one of those lifetime deals that I am obsessed with and I love because it allows me to only pay a one-time price, and I never have to go about worrying about paying for a system or a service again. So let's take a look at what this offers. Now, this may be a little bit advanced for what some of you are used to doing, but if you have been looking for ways to simplify your processes through connecting applications to each other, this is a tool that I recommend checking out. It's available with a lifetime deal until August 3rd, I believe. So you want to make sure that you take advantage of this before time runs out. And what we have are different pricing tiers. So again, it's a one-time payment, $49 once a life, and you can call 1,500 tasks, they call them, or 4,500 tasks, I'm sorry. And for that similar price, Zapier would be only giving you 1,500. So you can see that they are really going in and trying to attack what Zapier does and what Zapier offers and cut them down on a better price. So by using a tool like this, you will save tons of money. So what's a task? Well, anytime your system talks to another system and sends over data is a task. For example, if someone were to fill out a form inside of your Google Forms on your website, and it were to send it over to an application like Moose Send, which is an email application that I use, it would be one task. So if you think that you are going to get more than 1,500 followers in a month, then you would buy a higher plan. Or 4,500 followers in a month, you would buy more than one plan. You can set up other things, like if you have, anytime a system were to talk to another system and transmit a piece of data over, that is considered a task. So you can look at what you're doing, and starting out, you won't need anything big if you're simply just trying to connect one or two things. But as you grow, you may want to have more available to you. So having a lifetime deal like this makes it really great, and you can build more on here for that reason. Now, which one did I buy? I bought this one here. So the $249.99 deal, it gives me 30,000 transmits of data back and forth between applications a month. So it allows me to build unlimited automations. Here, you can only connect and create 10. So one automation would be having my Google form that goes to a Google spreadsheet, the spreadsheet sending it to MailChimp or Moose Send. That would be one automation. If you were to build out another one, that would be another automation. You only get 10 of those. So that's not really that great, especially if you're looking to grow, and as they're building in more integrations, well then you're going to feel, kind of silly that you didn't buy a larger deal. So the fact that this is automated is or unlimited is absolutely incredible. The other thing that I love, which isn't really a big deal, but is the synchronization frequency. So how often is the system looking at everything? And if it's not transmitting anything, it's not sending over a task, so you don't have to worry about it. But it looks every 2 minutes. Otherwise, it's every 5 minutes. You also get teams, so you can build a team of people to be in there, and you can share the account with multiple people on a team. You can actually build out, you can see the history in days. If you buy the larger plan, you can get sub-accounts that allow you to have people underneath your accounts if you want to. And it gets into some more complex pieces, but it allows for a lot of great features. So for me, this lifetime deal at $249 was huge, because if you look, it only gives me, with my Zapier account, it only gives me 20,000 tasks, and it cost me $236.25 a month. And yes, I mean, I'm paying a lot of money. I'm not paying this price because I'm looking to use this to grow, but I'm paying, right now I have a plan that is similar to this, and I'm paying $50 every single month. So to, pay a price of $147, in that case, a one-time price, is a huge savings. I wanted this to be able to grow, so I bought this middle plan, which is the Pro, and it gives me unlimited automations. And then as new systems come on board, I don't ever have to worry about upgrading my account. So the other question is, what kind of integrations do they have? This team is super aggressive in their integrations. And I'm going to zoom in here so we can take a look at this a little bit closer. So you can see that they have Google Calendar set up in here, Google Sheets, SocialBee, Gmail is now live. So think about that, where, anytime you receive an email, it can send some sort of automation to a program that you have. Thrivecart, PayPal, there's a whole bunch in here that you can look at. And they literally are adding 5 to 10 new ones a day, which is absolutely amazing. They also have their roadmap that allows you to see what is currently planned and what is currently live. So if you're wondering what things are coming in the future as they are growing, you can take a look at that, because that's really nice to have. The other piece that I like in this is the fact that you can request integrations. So here, when you sign in and you create your little login for it, which is free for you to upvote, it's using a system called Upvoty. It allows you to go in and upvote things that you think will be useful. So you can go in here, and if there's something that you like that's a system that you might use and you would like to see it, upvote that, so it allows them to go in and hopefully build that out and create it. And again, they are creating 5 to 10 different ones of these a month, a week. So their integration speed is absolutely insane, and it's been amazing to watch what they've come up with so far. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy it is to integrate two systems together, which is the best part about this thing. So if I go into here to explore and automate, you can go through and you can explore some examples that they provide. But what you can do is you can start searching for an application, and I'm going to say Sheets. So I'll say Google Sheets, and then it gives you some examples, and it'll grow. They're building in some of these templates as they go on, but you can easily integrate this together. So I have Google Sheets here, and next I want to integrate my Moose Send account. So now it says, when this happens, something else will happen. So what I want to do is I'm going to say when a spreadsheet row is created, meaning I have Google Forms set up on my site. Anytime someone fills out my Google form, it creates a new spreadsheet row. So I want, anytime a new row is created, it's going to go into Moose Send, and it's going to create a new account. So that'll allow that to go in there, and it'll add it to a mailing list. So it's going to create the subscriber, and then I can create another Moose Send setting where it can go in and add more to there. So once it goes into a mail list, I can tag where it's coming in from. So now when I hit go, it's going to ask, do I want to build some additional automation or just jump right in? I'm going to hit no. And now all I would do is I would select in here the spreadsheet that I'm going to use, and I would select the mail list that I use, and then I would test it and go live, and that's it. Now, anytime anyone sends a Google form and submits a Google form, it goes into the spreadsheet that I have identified. It automatically connects it to MooSend, adds them to my specific mailing list, and creates the subscriber, and will send them a welcome email, all in that amount of time. And to think about, ways that takes, when you're building other stuff, it takes a lot of time to build integrations in other systems and make systems work, and not all systems talk to each other. So having a system that allows everything in your arsenal of tools to be able to connect and talk to each other is absolutely amazing. So even though they don't have a lot yet, again, they are building 5 to 10 new integrations a week. So as this is happening, I am slowly migrating my accounts off of Zapier, and I'm moving them over to Integrately. And hopefully one day I won't ever have to pay for a monthly plan for all of my automations. But what I will be able to do is just pay this one-time, lifetime price that allows me to do all of my business automations in here. So that is the wrap-up for this week's Favorite Tool Friday. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down in the comments. For my friends that are watching on YouTube, if you like this, please like and subscribe. If you're in my Facebook groups, you can feel free to post any comments or questions. Be sure to like it as well. And I look forward to seeing you for another Favorite Tool Friday next week. Have a great week, everyone, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.